Shout to my kid, Bubba Belay, Chopper Finn, Jay. Run up them digits. I run up the money. I'm getting fat. I'm stacking up chips. I'm stacking up Pringles. Niggas they mad, cause I'm getting cash. My niggas get glad. Make a nigga run like Forrest Gump. Turn me up, nigga I'm crumps. Smoking on kush. I only smoke just to turn me up. Nigga I'm live. Like certified, I'm going live. Nigga be live. I turned up nigga, don't got no guy.
Dude, what's up? It's your boy. I'm back with another YouTube video. Today is another story time. So this one, I had to be in. So this one takes place in high school. I think I was a whole freshman at this time. So, like I told y'all in one of my previous videos, if you ain't watched it, go watch it. Back then, I was going through a whole lot to be so young. And my parents was going through the separating all that kind of stuff was going on. And, you know, when you first tell a child that y'all gonna, do whatever y'all gonna do, we be devastated, like we don't be knowing what to do. And I was in my feelings and I didn't know how to handle it. So I had a real bad anger management problem. Like, I didn't know how to manage my anger back in the day. It's like, you say the wrong thing to me and I'm poof, like pop off. So, going back to school, I had these friends. Like, I was cool with most of everybody. Like, everybody really didn't bother me unless you bother them. I had this one class where I think it was called Theater Act 1, something like that, where this teacher, he just used to always make us mix and mingle with one another and get up in the front of the class and do stuff. Like, I didn't like that, but that kind of broke me out of my shell a little bit. I still didn't like it, still don't like it to this day. But anyway, I ended up meeting some people, making some friends up in there and whatnot. And I don't know if I want to say it like that. It's like I want to say, I'm just post a picture and then you can, I made some friends, yeah. And we was cool or whatever, and so they was like, teach us the way of the nigga, and we'll teach you the way of us, So that's kind of how things went. I had a lot of friends, but these friends right here stuck out the most because they used to always be up to stuff and used to always like be doing things, and I never know what be wrong with them. But I'm gonna have to get it to them. Like, they was super smart and they was always getting an A and whatnot in science and chemistry. Like, they was top to none. So, you kind of get where I'm going with this. So, we was cool and whatnot, and they was like, teach us the way, y'all culture, and we'll teach you some things. And I was like, okay, cool, somebody want to learn from me. Who am I to stop your journey of learning? If I can help in any kind of way, let me assist you. So it was this one particular day, I was just pissed. And I was pissed off because I was going to school and I was dealing with that at the same time. So I was pissed, like all that mixing and mingling. And one of them was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I got all this, I'm just mad. And he was like, you want to release that anger? He was like, I got a good way for you to release that anger. And I was like, I'm thinking like he was like something like the man gonna say kickboxing or something like that. He was like, no, we got this chemistry project and we kind of aced it. Like, you can have the formulas and whatnot if you want them, and you go home and make this stuff yourself and just enjoy it. And I was like, now back in the day I was a little nerd-ish. I kind of did like my books and my studies and my science and my lab and all that. Like, that kind of was my little thing. So, I took it home and whatnot. Like, each day I would be doing stuff. So, getting back to the night in question, I was at home and my parents had just broke the news to us about what was finna happen. So I'm like, everybody went their separate ways. I went to my room. I'm just walking around, I'm just pissed. So I'm just like, where I'm gonna stay, what I'm gonna do, this, that, and the third. Got all that going on. So I went in the bathroom. Now, if anybody has a parent that owns a cleaning company, like mine did at the time, then y'all kind of understand where I'm going with this. So, when you bored and ain't got nothing to do and you pissed, do like 3 bad combinations that you don't ever want to have. So, I'm in the bathroom just lolly-dolly. You know what I mean? Just up in there lolly-dolly, just up in there doing stuff. So, I found this bottle of Pine Sol, like this bottle. Y'all know what Pine Sol used to look like back in the day, like that. And it was tall, you know, barely had anything in it. It was almost finished. So, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna just start doing stuff. So I went in there, grabbed that formula, grabbed it, and went on up in there and just started making something. So I was bored, so I really didn't know what I was doing. I was just doing something. So I had found this abrasive. It's like a whole bunch of abrasives that I had put together, but I didn't know. Man, I wish I could figure out what it was that I put in there. But I know some of the stuff, but I just don't know. One of the things that I put in there, I can't remember what it's called. But if I can find a picture of it, then I'll show you what it is. But it was like these little balls. It was like a little purple ball, and it had a spike. Another, like the other thing that was in it was like purple spikes. I don't know what it is, but it was used for like cleaners. I don't know. If you know from that, guess, you know, you can comment down below what it is, because I can't remember what it is. I was too young for that. But I had a little bottle, I had a little bit of the Pine Sol. I put some of that in there, and it kind of foamed up a little bit, but it didn't foam too bad. So that was Monday. Now Tuesday, still mad, came back home, repeated the same thing, put that in there. Then I found a little something else. I found some peroxide, put that in there, bubbled a little bit, didn't do much. Day 3, Wednesday, same process. I think day 3 I put what did I put in there? I ended up putting some hair gel in there, and it was just, for me, I was getting my excitement from watching the stuff melt and mesh together. Like that was oddly satisfying to me. So don't judge me, because that's what I was doing back in the day. I don't do those things now. But by day 4, I had went ahead and found me something else. I put a little water. Day 4, I put water in there, and it didn't do anything. So I was a little disappointed. So by day 5, it was on and popping after that. I was like, okay, I got to find something that can just, you know, just give me something that'll spark my nerves, because, you know, it's not giving like it's supposed to have gave, like he wrote down. Like, it's not giving what he wrote. So I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just rip that up and throw it in the garbage, because at this point, I gotta follow my own formula. Like if Dexter can do it from Dexter Lab, then I know I can. This ain't nothing for the little homie right here to do. You know what I mean? I got this. I make my own stuff. We can do, it's called improvising. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna improvise on this. So I think I found some alcohol, some rubbing alcohol, and some Windex. So I had put the Windex in there first, and then I put the rubbing alcohol in there afterwards. And then I put the top on it. And I was like, you know, I think since I had that top on there for so long, like all those days, I had that top on there and it wasn't getting any air, like no circulation. Everything was cool, but once I took the top off, then, you know, did that and put the top back on there, it was like some air or whatever had got in there, so it was too much going on in the bottle. So I'm gonna give y'all an example about what it looked like. So it went from purple to green to yellow to orange, and then it turned red. Now, of course, you know, it looked like pretty much looked like a lava lamp. It was just going through all the colors, and I was holding it. And when I'm holding it, looking at it like, wow, I really did that. I did that. While I'm holding it, thinking that, I just got an A on my chemistry project. The bottle begins to swell, like it looked like it's breathing, like it's going in and out, but it's swelling at the same time. So I'm getting nervous, and I don't know what to do. So I'm like, okay, now it's kind of, it's sounding like that, it sounded like a balloon when you're letting out the air and it's about to pop. So I mean, me thinking like, okay, this mug about to pop. Like, let me get it out my hand before it pop. So my slow ass decides to throw it over into the shower. And when I threw it in the shower, by the impact, it having so much impact on that, what do you call that in the tub? The porcelain. By its impact in the porcelain like that, so hard and so powerfully, it exploded. Like, it exploded. I mean, I'm talking about exploded, not no little boom. Like, boom! Like, exploded. Knocked me back into the bathroom door. And then I'm just like sliding down the door. Before I got a chance to cover my eyes, I was already getting blown back. So I didn't get a real opportunity to get them closed. But before I saw everything explode, and everybody else was in there playing a game and watching TV. And so I'm the only nigga in the bathroom out of all that going on. So of course, you know, everybody gonna come up running and they talking about unlock the door, beating on the door. I'm just like, what the, you know, like I just had to, first of all, I had to wake up out of the coma that I went in because it knocked me unconscious. Because the chemicals and all the stuff that was in there that was so strong, it had knocked me unconscious. Like I could have like KO'd, like for real. But I don't want to think about that at the time. So like I'm over here, I'm scared, I'm nervous. I'm like, Mama, I'm gonna kill me. Because once I got my eye, I actually was able to open my eyes. I really couldn't see much because they were burning so bad because I had mixed so much of that stuff that you should mix together. Once I got my eyes open and actually was able to see something, the whole entire bathroom was purple. The whole entire bathroom. I'm talking about everything was covered. Nothing left untouched. Like you imagine of a cream bathroom and now it's purple. You know your mama couldn't get it. So I'm just like, let me go home, take my L for the day. So I unlock the door and she, you know, of course, grabbed me by my neck. Now, back then, I never got in trouble. Like, never got in trouble, never got a whoop for anything. But this particular day, she didn't even whoop me. Like, she gave me that talk. She took me outside. At the time, we stayed in an apartment. So she took me outside and she was like, you know, you like, nigga, you could have just killed yourself. Like, you would have been on the news. You could have burnt the apartment complex down. I mean, just going through the whole night. I'm just outside, like, can't see nothing, can't hear, cause you know how that if y'all been around a grenade or something like that, or heard a grenade go off, and you know that like your ears pop, like you can't hear nothing. So she just talking and I'm just looking, can't hear, can't see, can't even breathe, like I'm choking. So then I actually, this part I remember. The only part I can't remember is I went back in the house, and then she was like, "Go ahead and go get naked," and I'm like, what you mean? She like, and I'm thinking like, okay, I'm finna get beat. I'm finna get blistered. But she like, no, go on, you finna take a shower. You finna go take a bath. So I took a bath in her bathroom. And I'm thinking like, oh, you know, cool. Like, everything cool. She just, you know, I just made a bomb and it exploded. And, you know, everything's still cool. Like, ain't nobody dead. Whew, ain't nobody died. Wrong. Like, after I got out the shower, wet and everything, like, she just lit me up. And I ain't even talking about no, like, little lit. Like, she was fighting me at this point. Like, it wasn't even, I could have called Child Protective Services for what went down. I really could have. But I took my L like a man because, you know, I did it. I deserved it. And I mean the beating and the blistering, I wasn't really just too mad about. I don't know if anybody else does this, but I know after I get beat, I have to go in the bathroom and look at it. I don't know, it just do something to me. It's like when I look at it, I need to see how bad it is. Like I need to see how bad the damage is before, you know, I really go try to ice it or lay down. And I went in the bathroom and I'm just looking. And it just made me cry even more because I'm just like my beautiful skin is just bruised. I look like I've been playing in roses and then playing with thorns. But after that, I was cool. I went to sleep. I went slept good. So by this, like I said, that was Friday. So my mom had a way of trying to get you, even if you didn't. Even if you thought you got away, you didn't get away. So what she gonna do is she gonna beat you, but then she gonna embarrass you too. She gonna make you feel so low. You ain't gonna want to touch anything else. So like I said, I used to go to church on Saturday, and after we got done with church, everybody was like, it was a part in the little, what's called, where they be like, anybody got anything to say that they want to say, and this nigga raises her hand and be like, I just want to thank y'all, thank God my son didn't die, because he decided to make a bomb and blow himself up. And I'm like, you know how black folks is, they gonna be like, oh my God. And I'm just like, bruh, like you didn't even have to do, you doing too much. You didn't even have to put all that out there. Like, that wasn't nobody business. Like, what's going on in our house, stay in our house, I ain't telling all your business. Like, bruh, that wasn't even necessary. So then you got everybody. It was only one lady that was on my side and was like, maybe you should buy him a chemistry set. Oh, y'all. When I tell you that was the most funniest part of my day. Like, I sat there, I was in my feelings, because she had embarrassed me like that, and everybody was like, you shouldn't have done that, and I know she beat you good and whatnot. I was like, you just don't know. She probably should have brought me that chemistry set, and I would have had to make my own. But that was it for this story time. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share this video. We almost up there, y'all. We have 42 subscribers. We gotta get up there. We gotta get 1,000. I'm reaching for 1,000. I know y'all can do it. Please, please, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and share the videos.